Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we have King Daffy to take a look at. Yes, we have a sneak peek today for you. King Daffy's going to be here very, very soon. Thanks to Scopely for providing all this information. It is beta footage and information, though, so just as a reminder, nothing is definite until it hits the game. But this is what we're going to go over. We're going to have some fun taking a look at this guy, and he's pretty interesting. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Oh my gosh, it is a Looney world out there, that is for sure. Hopefully all of you and your families, I hope, are safe and healthy during these definitely crazy times. But hey, you know what? With that going on, you have plenty of time for some YouTubing and some gaming. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new character, this new Toon that is coming to Looney Tunes. All right, legendary attacker Looney. The King's Castle is his Toon building. He's got rivalry skills with Bugs and Citizen Toons. Now, I will say, I think these relationships, they're pretty stale, I think, for now. I really, really would like to see something different with them. It's a lot of the same here. So hopefully maybe there's something they can work on with this, because I think you can really kind of play with that a little bit and really come up with some dynamics with other Toons and enemies and things like that that is more than just, you know, this right here. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at max power stats right there. Design story. This is interesting. This is a long one. We all know Daffy would make the worst kind of king. He's greedy, capricious, and outright disinterested in governance. Yeah, he is. You're supposed to get something for your taxes, not just a catapult, which is a pretty cool animation in the game. But apparently His Majesty, the Mallard, has no fear of revolution. He should. Each turn, he confiscates enemy stat ups to fling them back as raw damage, which is pretty interesting, blanketing the enemy team and debuffs when he runs out. When threatened, he ducks behind bodyguards by giving them taunt, like the coward that the Mallard is. How long will the realm suffer his rule? Probably for a while. Let's take a look at his skill set. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the screen there. So he's got a pretty interesting kit here. Pontificate is his basic attack. Deal 110% damage to target enemy, gaining 1 to 3 attack or defense up for 2 turns. Again, I'm not a huge proponent of RNG. I like the strategy more than anything else. However, attack up, defense up, they're both pretty good. King's Capital is his special. Deal 150% damage to target enemy, plus 10% damage for each buff on this Toon. And then you lose all your buffs. So you could do quite a bit of damage, especially in this game where we've seen a ton of buffs rack up on different Toons. You could probably do some pretty massive damage there. Coward's Dash is another special. Grant Taunt and 2 defense up to the ally with the highest defense for 2 turns, gaining 75% turn meter. Very cool. And then we have a couple passives here. So Spiteful Crown, at the end of its turn, if the Toon has no buffs, inflict all enemies with 4 stat downs for 2 turns. Don't know what those stat downs are, but 4 stat downs for 2 turns, it's insane. Greedy Gizzard. At the start of this Toon's turn, if it isn't incapacitated, it steals 3 stat ups from each enemy. So we know how he's going to be racking up his stats, not just from the team that you're putting him in, but against the team that you're going against, he's going to steal those stats as well. And then Demeaning is his archetype passive. Causes a random stat down on hit for 4 turns. That is crazy. I can see that this is going to be a pretty interesting character. Rivalry with Bugs, though, so can you imagine kind of going up against, you see King Bugs and King Daffy going up against each other. Pretty cool, though. Pretty interested in your guys' thoughts on what you think of this guy right here. And with that, as always with these kind of videos, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the reveal and the skills and the gameplay footage. Again, I'd be very interested to hear you guys' thoughts on this guy and what teams do you think he would do really well in. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you today. I hope you all have a great time. I hope, again, that you and your families are safe and healthy, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Whoopee.
Oh, that's funny.